Kirk, let me ask you what we're seeing this morning in the Asian market or trade. The yen under pressure, hitting at the lowest level, or the highest level, we should say, since November 2016. What's driving the trade right now? Is that more of a dollar move, or are we seeing perhaps some concerns? And you know, we always look to the yen as a safe haven asset. What do you read into the moves that we've seen on that front?
Look, I think you're right. It's dollar weakness rather than yen strength. And in fact, if we look again towards the end of the year, we would actually see further yen weakness, although we would actually see continued euro strength, and which probably means that the US dollar from a trade perspective is going to be flat. But I think the issue here is certainly we're now talking about an inflationary environment versus a deflationary environment. There are concerns, of course, on all the announcements in terms of what's going to happen on the fiscal side, and therefore in terms of deficits going forward. And that plus, you know, stronger growth elsewhere is all weighing on the dollar at the moment.
So what do you expect the yen to track in the near term? Are we going to continue to see it below the 107 level, you think?
Look, it's possible it could go a little bit stronger. I think, you know, I don't think it would go below 105. And again, I think probably closer to the end of the year, it's going to be back up further, closer to about 110.
Oh, what's going to be the trigger for that?
Sorry, Bernard, I didn't get that.
What's going to be the trigger for that? That's a big boomerang turnaround there.
Oh, it's not really, and again, I think it's being driven by dollar weakness at the moment. But if you look at the overall fundamentals of the global economy, they continue to be very sound, or you know, in fact, quite robust, to be honest. And that's going to be good for the Japanese market. And from an equity perspective, we still would have an overweight to Japan.
Any specific sectors you're looking at over in Japan?
I think it will, certainly looking at the exporters, because again, from the global growth story, but there are some very interesting technology stories in Japan as well.
And the natural next question is, share those with us. What do you talk? What is particular to Japan that doesn't exist anywhere else in the world? And I'm not talking about IBO either.
No, we're not, unfortunately, allowed to talk about individual stock stories, but certainly a case, you know, it's a great incubator for technology stories in Japan. Has been for a long time, continues to be today. So the tech is good, and also the financials, also, again, with what we're